Keskinen. I'm the founder of Witch School. I'm also a university professor. A witch is anyone that's a rebel, anyone that feels that the status quo needs changing, anyone that feels at home in nature or feels like they can help the planet heal. I think I've always been a witch. I remember as a kid, I would throw sand up in the air in a windstorm and the sand would fly away and I would cast a spell and hope for, an animal to land on my shoulder. And maybe they didn't, but in my imagination, I thought they did. I was in my early 20s and I answered an ad in one of the community papers that had sort of spiritual woohoo stuff. And they invited women to come and sit on the floor in a circle in someone's living room and learn about goddess mythology and the ancient tradition of witches through time. And many of the Witch School alumni have formed their own affinity groups and communities. I did when I was 20. I mean, we don't always self-identify as witches. Right? I use that word because I think it's very provocative. And I think it does bring up a time, an era, which was that there was a mass genocide of anyone that was different. Maybe we've changed, but not that much. I mean, there's a lot of really serious persecution going on. Actually, there's way more than women. Think about the trans community, the two-spirited community, First Nations peoples around the world, the climate, the earth. And when we don't understand something, I'd say that the general populace feels uncomfortable and they want to conquer it. And so the myth of the frontier, or the great taming of the wild, seems to plague us witches. And we can't be tamed. We're here to make change. We're here to take action, and we're here to heal. The ceremony today is Samhain, and we're going to be lighting the candles in the 4 directions: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Really gives us an opportunity to talk with our ancestors and see who shows up, and maybe whispers into our intuition. Gives us a special magical message.
Deep into the earth I go, deep into the earth I know.
I was born with what would have been called the markings of a witch. I was picked on quite a bit over these markings. As a child, I had them removed, they came back, and I love that they keep coming back. They'll never go away. So just like us witches, we'll always be here.
Hold my hand, brother, hold my hand.
Witch School has a natural progression that's more personal. I think there's lots of misconceptions that people have about me, but also about witches in general, that somehow we wish to do harm. We all have the power to make change in the world, and that's it. That's witchcraft.